Alright, hey guys, this is Anthony from Atwo Studios, bringing you some new dev updates here with our upcoming projects. So, what I want to talk about first is kind of our first game, Roy. So, if you have not tried it out, please do so. You can download it on the Google Play Store. It's available now as Roy-Color Matching. So for the rest of you that have seen the last set of dev videos, you know that you know about Roy and it being out on the Google Play Store. Hopefully you've played it. So currently we're trying to port it over to iOS, and as that game was made in GameMaker, there seems to be some complications with the newest update of iOS and GameMaker, so it's not allowing us to publish it, and unfortunately staff members aren't being very helpful trying to figure it out. So for us, we've got a couple of things to try out and test it out before we come to a complete halt on that, I would say. But if the worst comes to worst, it's pretty much you got to wait until GameMaker comes out with an update, and hopefully they'll fix the bug to allow us to build pretty much the game to port it over to iOS. So that's where we are with that. So secondly, I've mentioned on our Facebook and Twitter that we have started some new projects, and then that's where this is at. So so we've got two projects going on. So I'm currently building one myself, and my business partner Alex is building one also. This one is being built in Unity, as I'm more fluent in Unity than I am in GameMaker, unlike my partner Alex, who is more fluent in GameMaker, unlike Unity. So I can tell you that it's good to be I guess diverse in terms of game engines. With that, as we both know both of them, so he knows Unity and I both know GameMaker. It's just a personal preference in which one to be developing. But with that being said, hopefully there's no complications with Unity. So it'll be my first time developing for Android and iOS through Unity. So let's hope that goes smooth. So with all that out of the way, let's talk about this game I have in front of us. This game right here is to be determined what name it is, but I'm just calling it a Spot the Difference game. And basically when you play a Spot the Difference game, they have two giant images, probably like a town or something, and they'll have pieces inside that town that are different from pieces in another image that's the exact same. And you got to go through and find the different pieces that don't belong or don't match up in both the pictures. I thought it'd be fun to make a twist with a type of game. You could sit down and play for 5 minutes or whatever, a minute, and you go through and you play it, and a bunch of objects will pop up on the screen, and you go through and you try to find the one that doesn't match the other ones as quickly as possible, and do that over and over and over. And that's the gist of the game. So with this one, that's currently what it is. So I've set up pretty much the backbone for the game right now. Currently, it does scale. Specifically, all the items in the game scale proportionately to the size of the screen. So this one I'm testing out is on my tablet, and if I test it on my phone, 2 different screen resolutions, 2 different sizes, they both appear in the same spot, which is really good, which will help me out in any further games I develop in Unity. Secondly, I got the spawning and the positioning down with this game, although it's kind of broken right now because last night I was porting, I was trying to rework my code to fit these 3D images, or will be 3D images. It's in a 2D view right now, so 3D objects opposed to 2D sprites, and it kind of messed it up a little bit. So I'm trying to fix that back to where it was before yesterday. So I have spawning, I have positioning down. I haven't been set in stone on how many things will be on the screen yet. I'm still gonna test it out and see what I feel is appropriate for the game. And then lastly, last night I just finished the respawning of the rounds. So you think when you play a game, you beat the round. Well, I guess would be a good example. I don't know, I want to say like Words with Friends or something, because that has different rounds, you play, but not really. So anyway, so let me just show you. So currently, like I said, the 3D objects are kind of broken. So currently it all spawns one type of object. It doesn't show me the one that's wrong in comparison. So if I just click through and find the missing one, as you can see, I found the one on the very top right. It'll go through, it'll do another round, and it'll spawn some new objects and a different amount of objects on the screen. So that'll allow for more diversity in terms of difficulty with that. So currently we have, I don't know, 4 different objects right now. With that being said, there will be, I would like to have over 100 different objects that you can play, so theoretically you can have over 100 different rounds to play. And it'll be one of those type of games that, if anyone's played a catch-up game, it's one of those just simple, just play it really fast. You can sit down and play one round of the game, like in 30 seconds or something like that, and then you just play it over and over and over. There'll be different challenges and perks and all that stuff to make the game complete and as a whole. But it'll be one of those types of games that is very simple, easy to pick up, instantly get it. Anybody can, if you ever play a Spot the Difference game, you can do the same thing too. I would like to think it's a familiar type of game for people. So I guess I kind of filling this out more, so I don't really have much here. I just have the backbone stuff going on in the background. With that, so with the game, once you hit play, it'll show up, and there'll be a timer. There'll be how many misses you can allot yourself in the game, and then basically when you get a correct object, let's say I found the right object there, then I'll get some coins and some power-ups and stuff like that as I play further and further in the game. Now getting those, I'm not really set in stone on what I want to do exactly. One option is I can, when you choose a right object, it'll give you, maybe a power-up or something, or a chance for a power-up, or bonus coins or something like that. So kind of reward you a little bit for finding the object. And with that being said, you can use the power-ups to help you progress and go farther and farther in the game and beat certain rounds. It's not really levels, but different rounds of the game. And then also I plan to have challenges too, so power-ups you want to have to help you play through challenges and be able to get achievements and stuff like that. Let's see. That's pretty much, I would say, the game in a nutshell, although I haven't really talked about everything yet, but I will in further videos. Another side note, I mentioned earlier, we're developing 2 different games. So I'm developing a Spot the Difference type of game. My business partner Alex is developing a game that's similar to Ketchup. He's supposed to be coming out with another dev video, so stay tuned for that, and I'll let him explain more of what his game is, instead of me telling you without actually seeing anything on the screen for that. So yeah, you guys get a treat of 2 different videos from us this time around, opposed to Roy, which was one video. So, with that being said, we'll have hopefully 2 different games out, 2 different types of games, and I think that's it for now. I think that's all the announcements. As usual, follow us on Facebook and Twitter at atwostudios. Feel free to land some comments down below. if you have any questions or suggestions for the game. If you haven't downloaded Roy, I advise you go check it out and let us know what you think. It was our first game coming out of college here for the both of us, first professional game. So it's not going to be something that EA makes or a Blizzard as far as that. But let me know what you think. It's always good if you guys do download the game and play it. Feel free to leave a like or a rate on it. It does help us get discovered in the search engine of the App Store, so more people can go try it out and decide if they like it or not. So we really want you guys to throw a rate on it or leave a comment on it. It helps us out and helps out other people too, discovering new games like that. And then always, our website is atwostudios.com. I post our dev videos there, along with any other content. So we have a couple different things, a couple different blogs on there that I do not post in a video format. So go check those out if you want. And then that's where we'll just be posting the release of the games is on the website. There's not really much to add on the website per se right now. So go check that out if you want to. And then I'll see you guys next week for another dev video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys.